Hey y'all, Rhonda here. Well, I told you I had a big container beside my desk of things I need to work on, make things, make videos, all that. So I reached in, I pulled one out, and this is what I pulled out. So this is Diamond Press, of course. Can't even talk, Waterfall Sweet Wishes kit. And then there is an extra that you can get to go with it. So let's take a little gander at these. And I was going through organizing everything, so I went ahead and put them in their little sleeves here, envelopes, and of course labeled them. And I haven't hinged my carriers yet. Oh yes, I have. I did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when I get a new stamp set, the carriers, these little plastic things that the stamps are on, when you pull them off, they get lost. They disappear. And, you know, then you have to try to get them back on straight and all of that. And I'm like, not about that. So, what I do is take packing tape, tear a piece off, lay it down, make sure everything's lined up good, put it over, you know, like half of it, and then fold it over, and it makes a little hinge, trim off the sides, and then I don't have to worry about losing it. Yay me, huh? All right. So, let's look at the instructions and what all we have here. So this is the Waterfall card. So here's a little sample of what, and so you could do it horizontally or vertical. And then it also, you can add a little pocket to it to put a gift card in there. And it's showing you the dies, and it's great, great, great instructions. And then it continues on to show you what to do. Maybe. And then there's a sample of what you can do. And you can make it flat, you can make the waterfall and all that stuff. Of course, we're going to make the waterfall. All right, so we have a set of stamps. And, is this white on the back? No, can you still, oh, you can see it. Okay. So, may your wishes come true. Happy birthday. Sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday. Make a wish, eat cake, and celebrate. And then here's candles and little doodads and little arrows and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we have, and this is just some little schmutz I have on there. I couldn't get off. I guess I can get it off if I really worked at it. I had some glue or something, and anyway, you know. So here is like the base for your card. Okay, and then here, this one is the little squares that you're going to cut out that you're actually going to glue on these little areas, and it's going to make it flip. And then here's your little pull tabs, reinforcers. And then here's the little pocket. And like I said, this is your main mechanism. Okay, and then, see, I don't have to worry about getting it on there straight. I just go like that, and it's perfect. Go me. All right, and then if you wanted a little add-on, you could get this add-on, and this is Be Mine. Yes, please. Okay, now this does not work by itself. This is an add-on to that one. You can buy that one just by itself, but you can't buy this one just by itself because it's not going to work. Okay, so this is a different shape card base, you know, like for your mechanism. And then this one, here's the heart. So this is actually going to cut out little hearts that you're going to glue on to the waterfall, and you can actually do 5 hearts or 9 hearts. And so when you pull it, it goes bloop, 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 you know. Very cool. And then here's all the different stamps. You know, they're like, what is it, the candy hearts? Kiss me, be mine, XO, hot stuff, call me, true love, my love, you and me, be mine. And then some extras. So then it shows you, you know, cut out 5 or 9 hearts, 1 base, your pull tabs, your pocket if you want to use it. And then this is an A2 size card base, or you can make it bigger if you want to. And then the instructions on how to use it. And like I said, there's all the little sayings. And I haven't even opened that one yet. So I was thinking, you know, Valentine's is coming up. So I pulled out, I don't have a whole lot of Valentine paper, but I pulled some out. So I have this little, this is Simple Stories, heart eyes. Let's take a look. I lose stuff so easy. Oh, there it is. I swear to goodness. I don't think I lose it. I think it's, you know, little elves or menahoonies or something that come in here and move things. Because I wouldn't dare put them in a wrong spot, huh? Not that they're in the wrong spot, I just put it somewhere where I don't remember, right? All right, so we'll take a little quick look at this. So, you make my heart sore. Don't go baking my heart. Oh my gosh. You're just my type. You compute me. Oh, that's funny. You've captured my heart. We're a perfect match. Oh my God. For the record, you're awesome. My heart beeps for you. These are too funny. Anyway, very bright. Tickets, a little heart thing. Ooh, that's some pretty flowers. That's a bunch of little smiley heart faces, little emojis, flowers. There we go, back to the same. Very cute. So I got that one, and then we have Doodlebug, lots of love, and so here's some samples. And then I also have the coordinating solids to go with it. But I thought that was really cute. So we may do something with these. Well, yeah, we are going to do something with one of those. Haven't decided which one yet. I don't know. Shall we do the hearts or the? We could just do the squares. You know what we can do? Let's. Oh, golly! Shut the front door. Hang on. All right. So these are the little squares you can cut out, or you know, if you want the squares or the hearts. Look at that. Of course, it's too long. I mean, you'll cut that off, but look, we could use the little HP sprocket. Oh my goodness, that would be perfect. Like I said, you just trim that little bit off, which you don't need it. And I don't mean using this picture, but you know what would be so sweet? And I would be like even more super cool. One of our band directors, because you know I'm a band mom, and I'm on the board now. And we're having actually our monthly board meeting on Valentine's Day, Valentine's evening. And one of the moms, one of the directors, band directors, just had a baby about 6 weeks ago. And he is a doll. I mean, he's a doll baby. And I was the first one out of all the group that got to hold him. And so anyway, I have several pictures of us together. But anyway, he is so stinking cute. And I bet you I could make a little Valentine card for Mom and Dad and have Dean's pictures on here. And then when they pull the tab and these flip around, their little baby would be on there. Oh, would that not be cute? You just tell me. That would be so stinking cute. Okay. And there's plenty of pictures that I have of him, or that I could, you know, steal off of Facebook or steal from them, because they've sent me pictures and stuff too. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got to do that. All right. Well, I'm going to go find some pictures, and we're going to print those off on that little sprocket. That's so exciting, because I love using that thing. And then I need to decide what paper I'm going to use. Okay, the wheels are turning. I'm so excited. Okay, let me print some pictures. Let me pick out the papers we're gonna use, and then I'll be back. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, I'll be back. Okie dokie. So I have everything cut out, and I used my sprocket, my HP sprocket, and I printed off pictures of the baby. Oh my gosh, look at him. His name is Dean. Look at this one. Oh, can't you just eat him up? I mean, and there's Mom and Dad and Dean. He's about 7 weeks old now. Anyway, so the whole idea, if I didn't tell you, because I've actually slept since the first part of this video, this mom is a band director, and anyway, our board meeting is actually on Valentine's Day. So of course I'm baking and making goodies for everybody, and so doing this card, I was gonna make a little Valentine's card, you know, and I thought this would be so cute to make a Valentine's card from Dean to Mom and Dad. Just saying. So anyway, this is my little sprocket. If you hadn't seen my last video, it's plugged up. Anyway, this is all it is. I mean, it is so super cool. I mean, well, you can tell, I mean, they are not perfect pictures, but they are really nice, you know, for something like this, and for the other project that I made with this. I'm loving this little machine. So anyway, I have my pieces. I am going to make this a 5x7 card. And I just thought that was so super cute. I didn't want to make it too girly because it's from a boy. And but anyway, I cut a little mat. So that's going to go on like that. Okay. And then we got to put our mechanism together here. And then we're going to have to trim these pictures just a little bit. All right. So I went ahead and I was so excited. I went ahead and started folding. I thought I better back up here. All right. So we cut our pieces out. Okay. Let's just start right there. All right, with this little piece, okay, this is the front side. It's the pretty side. So it has all these score marks, and so it says to fold them, you know, back and forth on all of them, okay? And then right here, there's actually 2 score marks, okay? One that's right, you know, next to the cut area, and then one out a little bit more. So when you do fold it, you see, it's kind of that little square, all right? Which will make sense in a minute. And then you have your base. Okay, that looks like this. All right, so we folded all that stuff on the score marks. And it says, fold interactive tab in half, front side to front side as shown. Insert side tabs through the slots on the base as shown. Okay, so we're going to fold this in half. Okay, because, and you think, well, this is the ugly side now. Just bear with me, okay? So this is your little pull tab, and here's these little tabs here, okay? So we're going to fold it in half, and then take these little tabs and insert them through the little slots there, okay? Then it says to apply adhesive on the side tabs as shown in green, align the outermost score line with slot, then adhere tabs to outside of base. Okay. So what it's saying is it has 2 little score marks. Okay. You don't want to pull it where it is like tight and then fold it over. Okay. You want to line it up with that second score line because that's going to give you a little bit of clearance. Can you see? So when you pull this, you'll have room. Like I said, you'll have a little bit of room in there. Okay. So let's put that back in there. Shove that back up there. Okay, so we're going to turn it over on the back side. Yeah. And where's my other glue with my fine tip? How come I can never find it? I know. All right. So put a little glue on there. Okay. And again, when you fold it over, make sure it's just on that second score line. Because like I said, you want to have a little bit of clearance there. All right. And that's going to take a second. And then same thing over here. Like this. Come on. All right, I'm going to hold this for just a second and let it set up. Okie doke. I think that is set up pretty well. All right, so this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is what, you have your little tab here, and so you pull it, and it's going to go down like that. Okay, that's the pretty side. Okay, and this is all going to be covered up. All right, so push that up and kind of flatten that out, so it'll be a little easier to work with. Okay. All right, so then you're going to cut out 5 of these little squares, or the hearts, whichever one you choose. So it says to take the first one and you're going to adhere it flat down right here, the whole thing. So I went ahead and put these in an order I think I'm gonna like. Okay. Oh, that could be where I write a little note. No, I'll write the note on the inside. Okay. So we're going to take the first one and we're going to put glue all over the back side. Okay, this is the only one we're going to do this with. Okay, oh, getting a little wild there. Wild thing. I think I love you. Okay, so you're going to line it up, okay, on this. So it's just going to fit. Looky there, like they planned that. Flatten that down. Okay. Make sure we're good. Okay. All right. All right, so the next one, so we're just going to put glue. I'm going to make sure this is straight. Okay, so you have your little sections. Okay, so we're just going to put glue on this section, and we're going to align this up, and you don't want it right on the score line. You want it just a hair lower, okay, because that's got to be able to bend. So a little glue, and you can use score tape too if you wanted to. Okay, and line that up, like I said, just below the score line, and then make sure you're even on either side down here. Yeah, when you do waterfall stuff, you got to really watch it, because boy, you get a hair off and then all of them start getting off, and then it gets a little wonky. All right, and then the next one. We're going to do these little cloud. Look at that. This is such a cute collection. Okay, then the next one. Oh, make sure it's lined up. Scooch it up just a hair. And burnish that down. Okay. And then the next one. Glue. And then if it has a direction on the back side, put it correctly, because it's going to flip up. So they'll be able to see that. So let's line this one up. Make sure it's lined up here. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my word. And it's even cuter with little Dean on it. It was so cute when we were at a big band competition were we in Tulsa? Anyway, one of the big band competitions somewhere. And we knew she was having a boy, but we didn't know the name. Of course, I knew the name early, but no one knew the name. And so they were selling shout outs. So like for, $5 or something, the announcer would say, like, hey, AJ, mom and dad's proud of you. Keep up the good work. Or, little things. And so she bought a shout out, and they said, hey, Branson Band, you're doing a great job. Something, something. And by the way, his name is Dean. And Branson went bananas. And I'm sure all the other bands didn't know what was going on, but they were so excited. So excited to find out his name. So this is what we have. Okay. And it should be set up enough. Looky, looky, looky. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? All right. So now we have to decide what order we're going to put the pictures in. Now these are just a little too, as far as how wide, they're just perfect. So we're just going to have to trim a little bit off each one. So let me do that. And then these are sticky back. So I'll just peel those off and we'll just stick them right down. But let me decide what order I'm going to put these in. All right, so I decided what order I want them in, and I trimmed them up. So this is going to be the first one. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Look at him. Oh my goodness. So I think when I was trimming these, I thought I saw a little line in the middle. But then again, I don't guess I did. All right. This is the only thing. You got to hold your mouth just right. And there we go. Okay. I'm not going to pull it all the way off because I want to line it up first. Yeah, I thought there was, nope. Okay. Maybe I can do that. No, I'm not going to be able to. Okay. Because since it's a whole piece. All right. Let's hope for the best. Try to get it. It's a handmade card, right? Oh my goodness. Look at him chilling. Okay. I'm going to do the rest of them. I'll flip this up and I'll put that one down. And what you could have it probably would have been better to adhere these before you put them on this base. You know, the first time you don't know for sure, but it's no big deal. I'll just flip this one up and put it right there, flip this one up, put it on there. But it might be a smidge easier if you decorate, you know, put them in the order that you want, the pictures in the order, put them all together, and then glue them down on this mechanism. All right, so let me glue these down. I am loving this card. Oh my goodness. All right, so I cut a piece out. I didn't have a die for it. I just cut a piece out and stamped it with the add-on set that's going to fit right here. My heart is wherever you are, and then the little hearts there. So we're going to glue that on there, and then there's an extra little pull tab to reinforce. Oh no, I did it upside down. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to cut another one of these out because it goes like this, not like that. Oh well, I'll cut another one out. All right, let's glue. Let's glue this down. Golly, that quick, and it gets a little booger in there. Come on. There we go. We get it? All right. Let's try this again. You want to make sure you get glue all the way to the edges because you don't want anything to hang up. So if you have to, you know, smush it out a little bit. A little more on there. Make sure everything's kosher. And then I'll glue this down a little bit down towards the bottom. And burnish that really well. Like I said, make sure, because you don't want any little hang-ups. And you got to be careful not to make these too thick because then it won't work. Okay, and then I'll do the the pull tab. Oh, see, that's almost a little too much. You got to make sure you got that clearance there. Oh my goodness. All right, Daddy just left, and so the dogs are going bananas. All right, let's glue this one down. Like I said, you could use score tape, which I usually would, but I had this handy, so we'll use this. Okay. Get that lined up. Okay. Burnish that down. Like I said, I love the card anyway, but then with Baby Dean all over it, look how cute that would be. But we picked the other side, got to go with it. That's what Daddy always said. You weigh the pros and cons and make your decision and go for it and don't look back. Because you could what if yourself to pieces. And I think we've all done that a time or two, haven't we? All right. And then we're going to place this one down. Get that lined up. I wanted just a really thin border, so that's what we went with. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, and then where we're going to place this, I think it needs to be towards the bottom. Does it say? Because you want to be able to pull it. Well, they show it in the middle. So I guess it doesn't matter. Huh. They show it in the middle of the card. You just have to be able to get a hold of it, which is fine. I was thinking about putting something there. I don't think it really needs anything because I had the stickers, but I think this is going to be enough. Yeah, because with the background, that's kind of, you know, I don't think you need anything else. Nope, let's just keep it like this. And then we'll do the little pull tab. Yep. Yep, let's just leave it like this. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it in the middle. Oh, I'm a little off kilter there. Let me scoot you down some. Sorry, I was all wrapped up in it in the moment. Okay. All right, so we're going to put glue all over this. Of course, not here at the pull tab, but all over the back of this. And even on these little tabs, because they're where they need to be. So, make sure I got my edges. Oh my gosh. And then Diamond Press is having a new release this evening, which is Tuesday the 7th. Is it the 7th or the 8th? I think it's the 7th. Anyway, it's like a fundraiser for a family in Africa, which I think is really cool. And so that's the theme. And it's going to be on mydiamondpress.com, not HSN. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to cut a pull tab. And then let's fold this. Did I fold correctly? I got some schmutz on there. Okay, where is my... Oh, you're kidding me. Where's my bone folder? Oh, all right. I only have 20 of them around here. All right. I'm just going to give this a little burnish so it lays flat. Use the back of your scissors. Use what you got. I got them, but I just don't know where they are. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then you pull. And, oh my goodness. I mean, Diamond Press, you knocked it out of the park again and again. Oh, look, that matches. That's just, oh, I didn't even plan that. That was a good one, though. How simple can this be? See, you got to be careful right there. You got to make sure that that's up. I may have to put a little glue under there. I may have to smush this up a little bit. See, it's wanting to catch there. Yeah, I'm going to have to put something under there, kind of stretch that out a little bit. But, oh my goodness. Is that not cute? I guess I should have, what would have fixed that? See, that's going to get caught. Is I should have went all the way up underneath there instead of, you know, cutting it off right here. I should have elongated it, and that way it wouldn't catch. I may have to see. I may have to see something. You see, that would have kept it under like that. Yeah, I may have to put a sticker or something there to keep it. It was going too perfect. All right, so don't make that mistake. If you put something on there, just elongate it. I think part of it too is because this is kind of smushed down. I may work with that a little bit, put something under there and kind of make it stand out. Because if you put the pocket, it's only like right here. So you would have that same issue. Yep. So I'm just going to have to work with that a little bit and make sure that's sticking up. And then it's just fine. All right, so kind of watch that a little bit. But what do you think? Oh my gosh. And then I will sign it right here. Love, Dean. And because this is from Dean to Mom and Dad. And then I don't know what I'm going to put inside. I'll figure something out. But oh my gosh, you couldn't get any more simple than this as far as the mechanism and everything. And it works perfectly. I mean, Diamond Press, you're impressive. All right, and then my little sprocket. If you needed to know more about that, there's a couple of videos ago. And I am just loving this. You can buy just the sprocket, just the little machine. And I think it comes with 10 or 20 pieces of the paper, the printer paper stuff. You don't have to buy ink or anything. It's just however it does it. It's magic. Let's just say that. It's just magic. Or you can get the bundle, which I did, and it came with stickers and markers and all kinds of fun stuff and a case. But anyway, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. And until next time, bye for now.